Hello. Now we'll discuss job market, cover letter, resume. Open job market consists of jobs that are provided by employers in public and they're listed on job sites and their career websites. Hidden job markets that jobs are never advertised. So what is the challenge? That some authors claim that 50 to 80% jobs are never listed anywhere. What does that mean? We need to connect with more people and ask for the reference if they can refer. How to explore the open job market, surveying the big board and beyond. Job boards can provide valuable job search information such as resume interviewing and salary tips. Job boards serve as jumping off points in most searches because they inform candidates about the kind of jobs they are available and skill set are required. Recruiters are primarily listing jobs on social media sites like LinkedIn, and job seekers are turning to LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter to find them. Indeed offers millions of job posting in one place. Career Builder lets you filter by criteria such as location, degree, and pay range. Monster uploads your resume, offers company profile, resume review, and mobile app. College Recruiter provide premier information and job sources for recent graduates seeking employment. I believe Indeed is still most used job portal as of now. If you're seeking a job in particular field, look for a niche site such as DICE for technology job, Advanced Healthcare Network for jobs in medical field, Accountants for temporary account positions, Getting Hired for disabled workers, Workforce 50 for elder workers, School Works for short-term jobs, and USA Job for government jobs. Exploring the open job market. Next topic is here. Many companies post job only in their own site. Oh, it means many of us will not know what is a job if they don't post the job in any other platform like Indeed or LinkedIn. So we should go to company's website, check the career page. If you like the job, then go to Mission Vision, understand the company, and then find out hiring manager and then apply. Some organizations still is opening in newspapers and online and print. Some jobs can also be found through career fairs, but very limited. And sometimes career fairs are good if these are colleges sponsored. They just hire interns quickly. Exploring the open job market, gaining an edge with mobile apps. Indeed have job search app. Info is an app that connects you people to the field of your social media network, Job Aware, Job Compass, LinkUp, and many other job applications are there. And you can also use some new applications which can give you lots of referrals. but we need to protect our data. Make sure you don't share lots of data in all the new applications. And we can also work on self-assessment, like understand what is our knowledge till now. You can take screenshot and work on this later on. Now, let's talk about unlocking the job in hidden job market. Build a personal network. Reference and person-to-person contacts continue to be employers' top source of hires. Networking means supportive system of person-to-person contact during a job search and involve meeting people and talking to them about your field or industry so that you can gain information and possibly open door to job vacancies. In Canada, people usually say that what you know is not that important. Whom you know is more important. What is that? If you know somebody who is working at a senior position in a company, that person can land you for the interview and even jobs. But the challenge is if you don't know that person, what is going to happen? You will apply on LinkedIn and Indeed. Your resume will be there and ATS will not consider your resume and nobody will see that resume ever. That's unfortunate, but that's the reality. People get jobs, and I'm not saying that people don't get jobs from Indeed and other portals. The challenge is chances of getting a job through referral is way high. Not saying job, maybe interviewer at least. Now, three steps to establish a network, develop a contact list, make contacts in person and online, follow up on your referrals. Now, searching jobs on social media, there are 5 ways LinkedIn can help you find a job. Receiving job alerts, you can select that. Leveraging your network, you must have 5, 6,000 network. How? You can invite your college alumni and then regularly find more people. Researching the company, getting recommendation, and helping companies to find you. If you use Facebook account, examine your profile and decide what you want to prospective employees to see or not to see. Employees often visit social media to keep tab on and they check candidates before an interview. Follow desired company on social media. Create a simple profile with minimum graphics, widgets, and photos. Post only recent relevant job search on career. Choose your friends wisely. Make sure your social media profiles represent you professionally. Include an informative bio in your Twitter or Facebook profile that has linked to your LinkedIn profile as well. Building a personal brand becomes very important. Before starting job hunt, develop a brand that emphasizes those qualities that make you special and desirable in job market. What is your unique selling point? What special skill or trait makes you stand out among all job applications? What would your structures or employees say in your greatest strength? What are you promoting about yourself? To develop a brand, you must work on your elevator pitch, a consistent speech that job seekers can give you 60 seconds or less describing who they are and what they can offer. Now, to develop your brand, I first suggest that you create a tagline that describes what you do. Prepare professional looking business card with the name and tagline, work on an elevator pitch, and build powerful online presence. Customizing your resume. What is it? Why customize? Thanks to ATS. So resume should be customized for every individual position. ATS software that help organizations automatically post job openings, screen resume, rank candidates, and generate interview requests. The ATS is used by 99% of Fortune 500 companies. It means a recruiter or hiring manager may never see a resume unless it is selected by the ATS system. Okay. Selecting a resume style. A chronological resume lists work history, job, but in reverse order, starting with the most recent position. Recruiters favor the chronological format because they are familiar with it, because it quickly reveals the candidate's education and expertise. Functional resume, a resume that focuses attention on candidate's skill rather than past employment, also called skill resume. It is good for recent year graduates. What should be the length? Experts disagree on how long a resume should be. Conventional wisdom has always held that recruiters prefer one-page resume. However, recruiters who are serious about candidates often prefer a kind of detail that can be provided in a two-page or longer resume. What's more, with today's digital resume, page length is no longer restricted. It all depends on what seniority you are looking for your job profile. It means you're hiring for for your college director or principal. You need 13, 14, 15 pages resume also because you need to know what kind of paper published or patent or book published by this person. So based on the job, things can be different. Mhm. And yes, your resume should start with an uncluttered and simple header. Sometimes it is called letterhead. The first line should always be your name, formatted so that it stand out on the page. Include your email address and social media handle, that's LinkedIn, personal website if you have. Remove your street address, it's not relevant. Telephone number should be there. And you can also use VoIP number if you want to protect your actual number. That's your choice. An email address should not be uh, unprofessional, like cool guy 2015. No, that doesn't look good. It should have your name at least. Include a well-written objective customized for the job opening, like strive to include chat with keywords from the job listing because these will have tracking system to select your resume. Focus what you can contribute. Decide if you decide to use a job title instead of objective, consider including words target job title. Summary of qualification is also called resume summary or profile statement presents a snapshot of your notable work experience, achievement, and skill. If crafted well, your resume is one of the most valuable marketing tools you have. In a matter of seconds, it can make or break your chances of moving along the hiring journey with a company. That's why it's important to be proactive with your resume to avoid mistakes. Take advantages of the tools available to you. First thing you can do is to send a generic copy of your resume and you are hoping for a response. So this is from almost all the employers. If you are not making changes in your resume, you are not getting interview calls. That's all. In an education section, you should include the name and location of school, dates of attendance, major fields of study, degree earned. Once you have attended college, you should not list high school information on your resume. If your GPA is good, then write it. If that is not good, don't even mention it. For each position you list in the work experience or employment section, show the following: employer's name, city and state, dates of employment, month, year, most important job title, significant duties, activities, accomplishment, and promotions. And when we write it, we should quantify things like achieve 10% growth in something. Ah. Place your employment achievement and job duties in a bulleted list. Customize your information so that it relates to the targeted job. Your bullet points should be concise but not complete sentences. They usually do not include personal pronouns. Be specific, quantify achievement. Start each of your bullet points with an action verb. One example is worked with customers improved is developed superior customer service skill by successfully interacting with 40 plus customers daily. Poor example is was successful in sales. Improved version is personally generated orders for sales of $90,000 annually. List your special skills. Use nouns that relate to targeted position. Use expressions such as proficient, competent, and ability to, and so on. Poor is example is have payroll experience. Improve is efficient in preparing federal, state, and local pay tax return. If you have three or more awards or honors, highlight them by listing them under separate headings. If you have fewer, then put down them in education or work experience if appropriate. Omit personal data, personal date of birth, marital status, height, weight, national origin, disability, and religious affiliations. Indicate your willingness to travel or relocation. Include references on a separate list. Ask 3 to 5 individuals, like instructors, current or previous employers, colleagues and subordinates, and other professional contacts to answer inquiries regarding your job applications and employment. And yes, we should create a LinkedIn profile. We should have a headline, photo, profile, recommendation, and cover image. Perfecting your resume and keeping it honest. Consider information into as few headings as possible to produce a clean, professional looking document. If you lie on your resume, land the job, and your employer will discover that you cannot actually do the work in Excel sheet or code that Java file, there's good chance that they will be within their legal rights to terminate your employment. That's another important concept. Proofreading. Now it's easier because of artificial intelligence. You can paste your content, AI tools can give you that answer. Grammarly is a good example. They are also using AI, and we know that ChatGPT is available. You can take help from Google Gemini. It was called Bard, but now they call it Gemini. Have a knowledgeable friend or relative to fit with a game. We should be writing our short summary for LinkedIn and check few examples at what people write, and then we get some idea what they write. And usually we should write it as per the targeted job that we are looking for. If I'm business analyst and want to work as a project manager now, I should be writing that I have done work in business analyst and lots of project manager jobs or work as well. Now you're ready for project manager job. Hmm. Now, using digital tools to fine tune your job search, maximize the rank of your resume. What is that? Although keywords are important, the system looks for relevance of the keyword to your work history and education. The following techniques can boost the probability that your resume will rank high enough to qualify for review by human reader. Include job-specific keywords or keyword phrases in context. Focus on nouns. Use variations of the job title. Concentrate on the skill section. Keep the formatting simple and use conventional headings. Showcasing your qualification and career e-portfolio. E-portfolio is a purposeful collection of digital files and documents showcasing the accomplishments of students' career or professionals' career. Professional e-portfolio may include copy of your career-specific resume, cover letters, recommendations for special achievements, award certificates, for example, a complete list of your courses, thank you letters, and other items. One example of creating this is Linktree. Any portfolio could also provide links to digital copies of your artwork, film, projects, videos, blueprints, and all. Some colleges used to provide portals to create your e-portfolio, and few popular commercial platforms are also providing free services using you can use WordPress, Wix, and Weebly to create that, and Linktree is also available. And how to store your files? You can store files on Google Docs, Google Drive, Box, Dropbox, or OneDrive. What is video resume? Video resume enables job candidates to present their experience, qualification, and interests in a video form. It's an opportunity to expand employment possibilities that enables job candidates to present their experience in video form. Before committing time and energy to a video resume, decide whether it is appropriate for your career field, such as presentations, make sense for online, media, social, and creative professions. Traditional organizations, however, may be less impressed. And yes, when we create video resume, dress professionally in business attire. Keep your video 2, 3 minutes or less. Explain why you would be a good employee. and what you can do for the company that hires you. Family resume and what format? Print-based traditional resume should be attractively formatted to maximize readability. A hard copy resume is useful during job interviews, for person-to-person networking situation, for recruiters at career fairs, when you are competing for a job that does not require an electronic submission. After preparing a basic resume, you can convert into plain text resume so that it is ready for emailing. Print text format contains only standard keyboard characters, no special formatting such as bold, underline, italics, larger fonts. To create plain, minimally formatted resume, save your basic resume into plain text.txt, then open and convert plain text file to Word again. And most organizations request one of the following submission formats: Word document, plain text document, PDF document. PDM is a file invented by Adobe that condenses document while preserving the formatting and graphics. Mostly people prefer PDF now because PDF can be opened anywhere and it doesn't change the formatting, whatever version they will use. Now, let's discuss cover letters. Do they still matter? A letter of application or cover letter introduce a resume highlight the candidate's strength in terms of benefit to the employer and gain an interview may be solicited or unsolicited. In one survey, 87% of recruiters and hiring managers stated that they do read cover letters, and 65% said they are influenced by them in their interview or hiring decision. Applications accompanied by well-tailored cover letter received a 53% higher interview for callback than those without. Even among tech companies varying size, 48 to 65% require a cover letter, as we found. Regardless of its length, a cover letter should have three main parts: opening, that captures attention, introduces the message, and identifies the person; a body that promotes candidates, candidate and focus on the employer's need; a closing that requests an interview and motivate action. Your cover letter will be more appealing if it begins by addressing the reader by name. Try to identify the name of the appropriate individual on LinkedIn or by studying the company's website. You can also call the human resource department, ask the name of the person in charge of hiring. If you cannot find the name of the person, you might replace the salutation of your letter with the descriptive subject lines as application for marketing specialist position. When applying for a job that has been announced, consider some following technique to open your cover letter. Refer to the name of the employee in the company. Refer to the source of information precisely. Refer to the job title. Describe how your qualifications are going to fit in the requirement. If you are unsure whether a position actually exists, you might use a more persuasive opening. Demonstrate interest in and knowledge of the reader's business. Show how your social talents and background will be benefit the company. Promoting your strength in the message body. Use the body of the letter. Plug your qualification for this position. Explain how your preparation and experience fulfill the stated requirement. Describe your strong points in relation to needs of the employer. Discuss relevant personal traits. Refer the reader to your resume. Motivating action in closing, including by asking confidently for an interview. Don't ask for a job. To do so would be presumption and naive. Suggest reader benefits or review your strongest points. Sound sincere and appreciative. Make it easy for reader to respond by supplying your telephone number and best time to call you. Avoid expressions such as I hope, which weakens your closing. For example, I hope to hear from you soon. Include this brief description of my qualification and the additional information of my resume demonstrate my readiness to put my accounting skills to work for this company. Please call me at this before 10 a.m. or after 3 p.m. to arrange an interview. Sending your resume and cover letter. How you submit your resume depends on the employer's instruction. It will usually involve one of the following methods. Sometimes send a short email with both of your cover letter and resume attached in PDF. Send your cover letter as an email and submit both of the things, cover letter and resume, in the portal, or print your cover letter and resume and send by email. Sorry, snail mail, normal mails. Final tips for successful cover letter. Use I information with the following technique. Make your activities and outcome the subjects of sentence. Focus on the you view. Move phrases from within sentence to beginning. Try for comfortable style. Poor example is I took classes in business communication and computer applications. Improve class in business communication and computer applications prepared me to do these things, make activities in the subject. Poor. I enjoyed helping customers, which taught me to this. Improved version is helping customers was a real pleasure and taught me to this. For example, I am hardworking and team player who do that. Improve. You are looking for hardworking team player who use this. Use you view. For example, I worked to support myself all through college, thus building this. Improved is all throughout college. I worked to support myself, thus building this. More phrases to the beginning. Cover letters must look professional and suggest quality. See again, formatting is the key. It's not a deal breaker, but if poor formatting can reject you immediately. Use traditional letter style, such as block format. Print it on the same quality paper as your resume if you are going to print it. Proofread it several times yourself. Ask your friend to review it. No, it becomes very important for us to practice, find out some jobs, prepare application and interview material, and give interview. What is that? We need to find out jobs on Indeed or LinkedIn. Prepare job application means read the job description and then update your resume and cover letter and apply. Let's see if you are getting interview calls from them or not. That's all for today. Make sure you follow the instructions and visit what is due this week. That's all for today.